and this will be your premium right here.
Sorry to interrupt. I just want to say, I combined home and auto with State Farm. Saved $760. Love this guy.
Okay, does it bother anybody else that the mime is talking? Freaky.
Bundle home and auto, and you could save $760.
That's 760 good reasons to call Bill Thompson in Indiana or Jen Hoffman in Homer City.
Back in August, you said this is a team that can make a run. Here you are. You're in the playoffs now.
Yeah, I mean,
you're not surprised.
No, I'm not. I mean, it's this game. Even this game played out just how I thought. I mean, we know Hollidaysburg's one of the tougher defenses. I mean, they got some big kids up there. They're tough kids, and coming in here tonight, we knew they were probably going to try to overplay Riley after last week, seeing what he did on videotape, and sure enough, they did. They played a safety over top him all night, and a guy up in his face, and. So, I mean, we tried going to him, got him a couple times, and he made some big plays for us. But even, the first touchdown, they're overplaying Riley and Dylan, and we go the other way to Ben, and, guys execute. And I told her, I said, we're going to have some unlikely guys, names you haven't heard, step up tonight and need to make plays. And that's the way it always is, it seems, in those big games at the end of the season. These unsung heroes, and they stepped up. And our offensive line, I mean, boy, I'll tell you, they really came off on those last couple drives. I mean, against big kids, we kind of wore them down. They got tired, and it was just a great team effort. Lots of guys stepped up, and what a way to win a football game.
You guys haven't run the ball all that effectively all year long, but when you needed to, you ran off an 8-minute drive, took 17 plays. I mean, that was a thing of beauty, I'm sure, as far as you're concerned.
It was, and I mean, they never have played an odd front all year, and they came out in a 50 front. And we knew that they were desperate, and they had to win this football game, and they might try something different. And I think to get another guy out of the box and keep 7 in there is why they did that tonight. So they were always even 4-3, but we had to adjust on the run a little bit. We haven't practiced against that front now for a couple, probably about 4 weeks, but our kids adjusted well, and so it was primed up. I mean, if you're going to run the fear, that's the front to run it against. And, our kids come out and executed like champs. And, I mean, we always knew they could run the ball. And all the other teams, that you go back in our conference history, always try to stop those plays inside, do things, line up, take it away. And that opens up the passing game for us. So, now we've got that double threat, and it's going to be tough to stop us when you have to.
Can you talk about some of the guys who did step up tonight?
John Lewis, I mean, he come out and made some plays. Ben Snyder, I mean, obviously with the touchdown pass, we had some guys get a little nicked up. Jake was hurt coming into the game. We didn't talk a lot about it. But a guy like Nick Kaczynski, there's a guy, that played cornerback. It's the first week he's played outside backer. He's a kid, probably was figured on starting at the end of last season, but all of a sudden Dylan shows up, and John Lewis Gaddy never complains, just works his tail off. Played all the JV games, ends up being our best JV defensive player, and we guys an opportunity to go in there. We need him. We called on him. He played a solid game tonight out there defensively. That's probably the thing that sticks out most in my mind tonight. But, just, again, the chemistry and the way these guys pull for each other and cover for each other when we pick each other up, and, when momentum swings the other way, we fought back all night. And, I mean, it was just a great team victory.
You feel like you're a dangerous team? Maybe somebody may not want to get a hold of you.
Well, I think so because again we're real hard to pin down offensively, and somehow we scrap away up there defensively. We got some small guys up front. I mean, other than Matt Denver, I mean, we are tiny up front compared to people. But again, the nice thing about our running game is a lot of times it's a lot of the plays we run, we don't block those big guys all the time, and as long as we execute the plays properly, we're able to move the ball. And people don't see it a lot of times. So, particularly we get out of our conference, and even the teams that don't see us, every year. I mean, they got their work cut out when they, design a game plan.
So now, what will the focus be? Just wait till see who you got, and then get back to work.
Yeah, exactly. Monday's all about fundamentals and conditioning for us anyway. I gave kids off from video tomorrow. We're just gonna, enjoy this win, and we'll get the video out. They can watch it on their computers at home. But we're gonna get back to work on Monday, and it's all about the conditioning. And we're gonna focus on, we got to prepare our bodies to play during week 12, 13. That's what lifting and running for is this week. And, just a good, sound, fundamental day. Go down to meetings, see who we got, work real hard on Monday night, prepping it for practice on Tuesday and Wednesday, and just go out and do it again next Friday night. So, we're hoping that things kind of fell our way and we get to play at Kisneski Field. That'd be an awesome experience. A lot of people are speculating West Mifflin at our place, but you know, you just don't know till you get down there Monday. The Whippeal always pulls surprises out, you know, with the seeds, and you know, but that's okay. You know, we did what we had to do this season. You know, other than the Gateway game, you know, we've had very few disappointments, and you know, our kids always battle back from adversity. And, you know, I thought handled when things were going well, particularly at the end of the season. We had razor-sharp focus all week in practice. You know, they learned from the Gateway week, didn't get a little full of themselves after a big win last week. They wanted more, and they got it tonight.